Hey guys, I get asked all the time about alcoholic beverages that you can drink on a low-carb ketogenic diet. And here's the good news. There are drinks that you can have that don't impact your blood sugar, your insulin levels, and help keep you in ketosis and give you a nice relaxing feeling that alcohol gives us. Now, I'm not a big drinker. I might have at most 1 to 2 glasses of something, usually in a week, okay? And what I like are these brands right here, Flying Embers, which is a hard kombucha. They also have hard seltzers. So they actually take kombucha, which is a fermented drink. Many of you guys are familiar with that. It's like a fermented tea, fermented mushroom tea. And they take that and they fully ferment it. So they actually take out all the sugar because the bacteria eat up all the sugar and they produce alcohol out of it. Now, the good thing about this is there's tons of probiotics, there's enzymes, there's adaptogens in here, and 0 grams of sugar. And the cool thing is Flying Embers it's USDA organic. So all their ingredients are organic, gluten-free, no calories, don't impact your blood sugar, but they taste fantastic and give you a really great relaxed feeling. And just a nice buzz, no hangover the next day or anything like that. And they've got adaptogens in there, which help you adapt to stress. This is my favorite. This is the black cherry right here, really good. They also have a grapefruit right here. So grapefruit, really good for the body. And they've also got the pineapple chili. So again, lots of probiotics, lots of enzymes in there, and adaptogens, which help your body adapt to stress more effectively. They've also got the clementine hibiscus here. This is a hard seltzer that I drink. They've got the watermelon chili, and they also have the passion fruit elderflower, right? So it's got elderberry in there, which is really good for the immune system. So great stuff. And they have a special deal. So again, these are all USDA organic, rich in probiotics, adaptogens, and enzymes as well to support your digestive system. And that's typically what I recommend when you're drinking. You're actually drinking a little bit of this with your meals because it actually helps support your digestive system. Plus, you won't get too much of a rush from the alcohol. You'll digest it slower, which will give you just a better overall feeling of relaxation. And you can go to flyingembers.com/drjockers and put in the code drjockers to get 15% off of the Flying Embers. We'll have that below this video. The other brand that I use is Dry Farms Wine. And Dry Farms Wine doesn't actually produce wine. What they do is they actually test batches of wine. So in the wine industry, most wine companies are doing something called irrigation, meaning that they actually have water. They almost have like a little well that they're kind of putting in and it's shallow. So the roots don't have to grow real deep in order to get water. So they're constantly watering them. And that allows the trees that are producing the grapes to function well, right, and produce grapes. However, when roots have to grow down deep, so in a sense, it's kind of this survival of the fittest. What doesn't kill you only makes you stronger kind of mentality. In a dry farm, they don't irrigate it. So the roots have to grow really, really deep into the ground, which actually allows the plant to have more polyphenols. So it actually becomes more antioxidant rich, more rich in key nutrients to help your body, more rich in things like resveratrol, which have incredible mitochondrial signaling as well as anti-aging effects on your body. So Dry Farms Wine only uses farms that produce their grapes without irrigation, with fully dry farms. They also make sure that they're not using chemicals, things like that. They third-party test everything to make sure that there's no chemicals and other bad stuff, sulfites and nitrates and things like that may be in wine. And again, that it's polyphenol rich, that it doesn't impact your blood sugar. A lot of wines, they actually put sugar back in, and that's why it tastes sweet. So they ferment it down and then they add sugar back, or they don't fully ferment it, so there's still sugar in there. You want a wine that doesn't impact your blood sugar, that will allow you to maintain a low-carb ketogenic state. And so that's where Dry Farms Wine comes in. So when you purchase from Dry Farms Wine, you know that that's not going to impact your blood sugar in a negative way. And you know that it's polyphenolic rich as well as really low in toxins. And that's really always our strategy when it comes to health. We want to maximize nutrients, minimize toxins. And that includes when we're drinking alcohol. We know that alcohol in general has a toxic effect on the body. So we don't want to be drinking alcohol that's also loaded with chemicals, that's also loaded with sugar, right? We don't want that trifecta. If we're drinking alcohol, we want that to be the only toxin that we're putting in our body. And obviously we want to drink it in moderation. Meanwhile, the rest of the beverage should actually have a lot of health benefits, right? It should have things like probiotics and enzymes and polyphenols to support our body, support our ability to adapt to stress. So that's why I love Dry Farms wine as well as Flying Embers. Guys, you can check out the links below. Dry Farms wine has a cool offer where you can go ahead and get your first bottle of Dry Farms wine for just 1 cent, right? Just 1 cent. So go ahead, check out the link that we have in the show notes. And we also have an article there all about wine that can help you as well when you make your beverage choices. But remember these companies, Flying Embers, as well as Dry Farms wine, really good stuff. And I know if you try those that you guys are gonna enjoy them. So try it out and give us a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you in a future video.